Hey, it's Chuck Karstensen, Remax Results. That I do a video here today for everybody. Happy Friday. And for those of you off to your virtual happy hour, congratulations. For those of you protesting at the Capitol and driving home because you want to have a happy hour, good job. And for those of you hunkered down, quadrupling the business of liquor stores that are important and essential to you, God bless you too. And some of that's sarcastic, some of it you can read into, I don't care. Anyway, I like to have a little bit of fun on these videos. So we're getting a listing ready. I'm out in my vehicle here, waiting as we get the pictures done, and I'm not doing most of the pictures. I do a little bit of help with them sometimes, rarely. My wife likes me to hang out with her sometimes, so that's what we're doing. But I was thinking about this and why now, more than ever before, it's important to pick the right real estate agent. And you may think, well, it's always been important, but not everybody thinks that way. First of all, a lot of people think whether they pick Chuck or their buddy who works part-time with them at their warehouse job that got his license and sold one house that they can sell. Sometimes it's, hey, I got a niece who just got their license and I think they can sell a property, I can use them. And you do it, and that's fine. I get it. You want to help your family, and they sold 2 houses or 5 houses or 10 houses. But now more than ever, it's really important to actually pick somebody with experience, knowledge, marketing ability, and I could list a lot of things more than just, yeah, I think all realtors do the same thing. And it's not only, hey, they have the most and best marketing, or I think they have the most experience, or I think I trust them the most, or I think I can believe them, or they're going to be honest the most, or I think, you know, they're the best looking, or whatever you go by, or I think that person has the most billboards that, you know, maybe shouldn't be up anymore because they can't hold their promise to guaranteed offers or anything like that. I think what people got to understand, and if you've watched any of my videos or a few of my videos that I've done over the past month plus, I would say they're pretty accurate on what I told people is happening, was going to happen, what'll happen a year from now, and we don't know what's going to happen a year from now, but I'm guessing they're going to be pretty accurate, and barely anybody's actually went out there. There's the people that go out there and say dumb stuff, so you don't use these people. Dumb stuff like, there's going to be so many foreclosures, investors get ready. And there's actually been agents, like literally real estate agents. I'm talking to Minnesota, maybe in a different area that this makes sense, but a Minnesota agent that actually says that is basically an idiot. And if you're working with them or know somebody that said that, you shouldn't be working with them. So I get to rant. It's my Facebook page. I can rant every once in a while. You shouldn't be working with that person. So that's one reason it's now more important than ever. Some people actually said that. You might be like, what's he mean? Won't there be more foreclosures? I mean, people are losing their job and all that. Well, first of all, most people have lost their jobs, and I've said this before in videos. They're getting, you know, unemployment, and some people are getting more money than before. You can call your lender and ask for forbearance and not make your payments and not really get penalized, other than you gotta, you know, interest accused and you gotta pay it back at the end of the mortgage or when you sell it, but it doesn't hurt you. You don't go into foreclosure. And if you didn't know that, call your lender. I've said this before on videos. So anybody who said, and first of all, like in Minnesota, it takes 12 months to get foreclosed on if you didn't make a single payment at the very quickest, and then the banks don't list them day one after 12 months. So any agent that said that should basically be ousted from the business, I would say, or at least don't work with them. And I'm sure some agents have said that, and a lot of agents have thought that and maybe told 2 people that. And hopefully Stacy or Michelle on my team have not told anybody that. I'm sure they haven't. I know I haven't, and I've had to correct so many people. I've literally got a recording of somebody that called on Zillow from like 3 weeks ago that I had to correct on this, and it's like an argument. At the right point, I will probably like post that somewhere, like, listen to this guy arguing with me about how real estate is, and he's like never bought a house, he's like renting. But that's okay. I mean, you don't have to buy a house, you can keep renting, and you can argue with me if you want. I'm just saying the data will be there. The videos are out there that I posted that at some point it's going to be like, God, Chuck was pretty right. Like, he should be president or governor or something of the state. I'm not interested in that because there's too many people out there that think they know stuff, and pick on the people who make decisions, poor decisions, good decisions, or tough decisions. So I'd rather just do this, criticize real estate agents today. And I'm not criticizing the agents. I mean, they are who they are, and they know what they know. And then some people making offers that they can't follow through on, it isn't always their fault. I mean, if you offer a guarantee offer program and the company that you hijacked for doing this can't follow through on it, you knew at some point they're going to do this, but can't follow through. It's not your fault. It's just, maybe change your marketing slogan or something. So I wouldn't even work with those people if I were somebody who was looking to do real estate, because they're like the lobbyist in somebody's pocket, getting their way. They're not 100% real. So on what they're doing. So you need somebody who knows and actually is out there making predictions. So I'm basically saying, yeah, I'd be the number one voted person in on like following along in real estate in Minnesota, obviously. But get it, I'm putting myself out there. I'm sure a couple other people put themselves out there, but also if you just go with the slogan of, hey, interest rates are great, you should buy a house. Well, that's not good either. Not everybody should buy a house. If somebody calls me and says, I'm going to buy, I'm going to sell, I look at their situation and say, yeah, you should sell now, or wait a minute, you might want to wait, or, oh, based on that, you might want to go, wait 2 months, 4 months, you might want to do something now. Okay, there might be something up for you now, might be later. I mean, we look at what makes sense. So, now my wife's coming in the car. I think, oh, good, she's done with the scan. So I just wanted to point it out, now more than ever, it's important to work with the right real estate agent, the right team. Somebody's going to tell you the truth, not make you buy, not make you sell, tell you what might work, what might not work. And then I like the fact that I actually have videos out there that have been really, really accurate, and barely anybody else does. I mean, I tell the truth. I always have some maybe passive-aggressive comment that probably would offend somebody in most of the videos if they actually watched them. But other than that, I mean, I am telling people the truth. It's pretty accurate so far. I feel like it's going to be really more accurate than any other real estate agent has put out there during this time. And it's a live video. Like, I'm just coming with the truth. I don't have any script. So then you actually know it is true, honest, from the heart. And when you see it make sense, you'll be like, hey, that is somebody who knows what they're talking about, compared to other people who are struggling to know and guessing. And there's even coaches out there that say, don't tell people, advise people. Well, then you're not a good coach either. Like, figure it out, like, learn. Like, why are you coaching people if you don't know how to advise the agents, how to advise them? I watch a lot of stuff, I follow, I pay attention, a little bit on the economy, a little bit on news, a lot on what's happening in real estate. And there's just a lot of people that are so uncertain. I'm more certain than most of them. I literally feel like I know what's happening. I would like to get my message out there more to help people understand. I know a few people watch these, so I thank you. A few people, the people we're working with are following our advice, and it's working well. Now we just need, people to work with the right real estate agents. And there's other good agents out there. I'm not like, hey, I'm the only one, or my team's the only one. There's a lot of good real estate agents, but there's a lot of them that shouldn't be. Don't talk to them. So got to figure it out, or at least reach out to us. We can help you, or at least double check. So I got to run. Have a blessed weekend.